Hey guys, Josh here. Man and I are down at the creek today, checking out, seeing what we can find, looking for some geodes and fossils. Let's check it out. Water's a little chilly today.
It's a chilly day out today. I think right now it's only about, 66 degrees when we got in here?
Something like that, yeah. And foggy.
Super foggy. Lots of little minnows down there giving a swim.
Check it out.
Look at that star on that one.
It's cool, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. Got a piece that will fit perfect on, actually.
Look at that one.
Oh, wow. Wow. Nice little cluster. That would be so nice all cleaned up. I love pieces like that. If you guys can't tell, Josh is 6'3", so bending over sometimes for him it's a little tough. Here's one right here, babe. See it there? Look at this botryoidal piece though first. Get some agate on it.
At least we got our bug spray on today.
Yeah, no
Don't have to
doubt.
worry about getting eaten up.
I don't know if we got chigger bites or if we got mosquito bites, but last time we just got tore alive by those things. We were just eating like little leg kebabs. I probably got like 20 bites on each leg. So today we got smart. We remembered the bug spray. A couple pieces here. You can see this one. Go ahead and grab it. It's got a brother right next to it. Ooh, this one's a little broken. May still use that though. I can hear the bugs, but they're not getting us, so it's a good thing. Another broken piece. Not really what we're after though. see what you guys can see. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this down here. We'll just scan it slow. What would you pick up? Drop it in the comments. Let us know what you would be grabbing if you were down here with us. How about that big geode right there? Stuck right in the ground. Might be something worth grabbing. I'll try to break that guy open later. There's a cute little crinoid stem. Just a little baby. With a nice star center. I love the star centers. Just little bitty. There's a couple over here too. Deep red one. Got a friend. Darn, it's a broken piece. This one we're gonna let go. It's too big to put in a jar. We've got these little baby jars we like to fill. It's not good enough for jewelry. Some more geodes. We're gonna grab a few geodes, some shakers that we find today so that we can get those out on our Etsy store. You'll be able to get those. And we'd love for you to break them open and send us a picture of whatever that you find. We like to see what's on the inside of them, even if we're not the ones that are keeping them and collecting them. Lots of goodies through here. Okay, we've got an overachiever here. Look at that. Quite a few nice finds. Another cluster. Look how chunky those are. Big O daddies. Nice work, Josh.
Nice work.
All right, so if you guys can tell, it's a little wet out here. It's a little dewy, some rain. It's a nice little horned coral piece. But anyway, so when it's rainy like this, oh my gosh, hold on, I found another bead. When it's kind of dewy and rainy like this, it's hard for you to see the quartz crystals on geodes. So I'll give you kind of an example. You really have to pay attention down there. Now, if the sun's out, they just sparkle and shine so you can see the broken ones that you want to take. But it's just a little rainy, a little dewy. That sparkle, you know, it's cloudy out. No sun today. So it's hard to see the shine. But I promise this one's a beaut. So I think we're going to take it. You can see we have no Reed Man with us here today. He's actually at school. Josh is off on Monday. So he and I decided to go out on our own today. Little mom and dad time. What you got? That is a neat outer part of a geode there. See what the other side looks like. Oh, it's druzy, but again, you just can't see it very well because it's all wet. Here's some of the crystal. I like the front of that. Be a pretty little plate piece. Nice. Somebody had sent me a message asking what was inside of small geodes when we busted them open. Go ahead and show you this. It's a little dirty, and again, the sun's not out, so it's hard to see the shine, but this has baby druzy pieces inside of it. Smaller than my thumbnail. Let's see if we can zoom in on it a little bit. They're cute. I wish you could see its bling. All right, guys, I just found a rattler. Let's see if we can actually listen to it. It's going to make you a little dizzy when I do this. Probably hard to hear with the birds. But this is a rattler, so there's a good possibility this has those real pretty clear double terminated quartz crystals inside of it. We'll have this one for sale on our Etsy shop. I think this is a good contender for something neat, and I really don't want Josh to break this one because it's perfect size too, fits right in the palm of your hands. One more rattle for good measure. Good luck.
I think I'm gonna cross the creek and see if I can dig some geodes out.
Look at that form. Look at that rattle form. We get some larger ones too, Josh. We'll break some open for everybody.
Here's a big one. Feels pretty solid though.
Yeah. This creek that we go to is on family property, so it's very private, but it extends probably about half a mile east to west, and we really just have to focus our attention on one area because there's so much mineral and so many fossils here. But if you can kind of see back into this area, there's a giant, we call it the swimming pool, and that's where our kids kind of jump in and play around. There's a tree down, or a few trees down. You can kind of see one right there. So it's not letting us get across there. My uncle's got to clear that out for us, and he'll probably do that this fall. When that happens, we will take you guys back just a little bit further that direction. That's actually to our east, and there's a giant wall of limestone back there too. It extends up the side of the mountain. So we'll show you what we find back there. We can crack open some pieces, find some trilobites back there. Just the coolest stuff in that area. But for the sake of these videos and not trekking across the woods, typically because we have Reed with us too, we're just going to kind of focus on this area for y'all. But like I said, as you can tell, there is no shortage of things to find in this tiny space here. And when we go to the west, it's the same thing too. There's a big tree that's down now. My uncle's actually been building by hand a garage. He goes and cuts down cedar in this area, cedar trees, and he builds it all on his own. And it is unbelievable what that man can do with a saw, hammer, nails, and trees that he pulls from his own woods. So he's been busy with that, but he'll get down here soon and he'll get that removed so we can all enjoy it and show you what else there is out here. Pretty little piece I just found by the creek. If you can see the quartz crystals in there. Those points are on point. Be really nice cleaned up. Little guy too, broken in half. Got a friendly little visitor. First we saw deer and turkey. See a cute little snail. Hi, buddy. Might move you so we don't accidentally step on you or move you around. Reed would have been all about this. This would have been his little buddy if he was here today. Our girls, they're not big into this stuff. Our middle one, Finley, she sometimes gets into it, but so she'd be down here rock hunting with us. Our oldest, she's 16, so this is far from what she's into. But Finley will not touch a bug. She just will not. She won't touch anything creepy crawly. No little reptiles, no little critters. But Reed, this would have been Reed's best friend today. How cute he is.
Should be a good one here. Listen to this.
Nice. That's going to be a real good one. You think that's too big to send out, or you think we ought to bust that one on camera today, Josh?
We can do whatever you want, babe.
Alrighty. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Just uncovered a nice stem here. It's a good solid stem right in the ground. Using my little hand rake. Ooh, that's hard to do on camera. I got backwards. There it is. Let's check out the top. Ooh, we'll be able to get through there. It's just compacted with mud and dirt, so be a nice piece for a necklace. I also see a little bitty guy right here. Oh, he's broken. Darn. I like those more, I want to say rugged. I guess they're not rugged, but more beat up pieces. I think those have certain appeal to them that I really like. There are just hagstones everywhere. I don't know if you guys can see those. I'm just looking to the left here, and it's just hagstone after hagstone.
Another good one.
Let's hear it. I like it. It's gonna go in the bucket. Got quite a few. It's a good day. I think I found a little quartz crystal cluster here. Go ahead and get that out for you guys. We can check it out together. No, it's okay. Looks like it's been out of a geode for a while. Those points are ground down. I think we're gonna pass on this one. Would have been a nice piece.
Found a little geode that sounds really promising.
Oh, that's a baby. Golly, that's a good one.
Neat looking too.
Yeah, he is. I wish Reed were here. I think I just found the smallest geode I have ever uncovered in my entire life. Oh, this is so cute. If you saw our last videos, Reed and I always kind of have a little joke when we're out here of who can find the smallest geode. And I honestly think I have never seen one this small, and it is just perfect too. I'm actually a member of the Crystal Clubhouse, which is the Crystal Collectors fan site on Facebook. You pay a small monthly fee for. It's so cool. It's interactive. So shout out to Brian, the Crystal Collector. But a lady in there had posted these mini geodes. We put these in jars and we just display them. They're real tiny jars. And she mentioned that she has a dollhouse that has a rock shop inside of it and that these would be perfect for. So now that our 11-year-old Finley knows that there are people out there with rock shops for their doll collection, she's got a whole bedroom of American Girl doll stuff. We'll have to show you one day. But she's adamant she's making herself a rock shop. So I think this will be perfect for that, or perfect for our little jars that we make. Very cute. Moving the buckets around here. Look at that pretty little crystal quartz there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that and see what it looks like. Ah, it's kind of broken. Doesn't really have the points we're after. Still might be pretty in a jar though, so we'll go ahead. We'll take that. We'll take it. Let's see what else we can uncover on this area. This is not an area I've been working for the last few times we've been out here. Whoa, okay. Neat calcite geode. The calcite formations in these geodes here in Indiana, and you know, we're just specific to Indiana. That's where we live. We've never hunted anywhere else, but they're so cool. A lot of them have like a cubic shape inside of them. This one looks like he may have tried to be that. You can kind of see it there. At first we were like, is this fluorite? Is this some sort of fluorite? Because of the cubic shapes, but it's definitely calcite. But the way they grow inside there is just really cool. Don't think we're keeping this guy. He doesn't have too much of a luster in him, so out he goes. Where'd it go? I think I lost it. Oh, there it is. I want to see if you guys can see this. There it is. Tiny double terminated crystal here. I'm going to try really hard to get this out. Oh, I think I'm getting it. I got it. Got it. Look how clear that is. You know, this isn't like Arkansas where you can just dig in the ground and find it. These ultimately come from the Indiana geodes. So somebody's busted one or it's been busted. This has fallen out of it. But these are so crystal clear that they remind me so much of the Herkimers you find in New York or the Arkimers that you find down in Arkansas. And they are always double terminated. They're just a really neat little find. I'll try to zoom in. Oh, nope, it's going to get blurry on us. This would definitely be cute, one of our little jars. Can't tell I really like cute little things and clusters. Those are my favorite. And sparkly. Cheated with this find. I just happened to look over and it was already busted. I hope you can see on the very far right side there, that little crystal cluster inside of it. Looks like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 points on that one. There's one in the back. I can see the black face of it. That was something really cool when we were down in Arkansas. When you were digging for crystals, you know, you would uncover it and it would almost look black. I thought, ooh, is it smoky? It was our first time doing that. But when you pull it out, it's just because it's crystal clear. But if you look real close in that very back, right, and probably the center of your screen, you can see that there. So looks like we got a nice clear one back there. I think we'll take this one. Okay, today must be the day for really tiny things. Look how little this piece is. If I thought that other crystal was little. Check this out in the palm of my hand. My gosh. It's like a rice grain. But again, clear double terminated. We'll take it. Big solid guy. Some little guys. Ooh, here we go. Listen to this guy. Oh. Got a rattler. Look at the shape of that thing. It's different. Little citrine colored busted open geode. Points are just a little damaged. You can see that one sticking right up back there. I don't think we'll take this one. Sure is cute. Got Josh working with me right now. This is different. He's normally working on the wall. Found a freaking maraca. I don't know that you can hear that with Josh scraping in these bees. My gosh. If you listen close, you can probably hear it. They're a little far away, but we can hear it. It sounds like it's right next to us. They are just humming today. Look how neat that little minnow was. Where'd he go? No, not him. I think he may have hidden. Oh! Check out this guy. geodized, but it's got some exposed fossil there on the side. Looks like it wraps all the way around it, or maybe it's inside of it. Maybe if we broke that open, we'd find it. Cool shape. All right, check this guy out. Found that one broken down there. If you watch carefully in the back, you can see him. Oh, fell out. There's a few in there. All right, so I just spent the last 15 minutes bent over trying to find some things on the ground. I just wanted to show you some of these cool finds. First here, we've got a sparkly piece of a geode that's been broken off. Look at the size of that quartz crystal there. It's one of the bigger ones that you find out of these Indiana geodes, along with a really perfect little quartz cluster. That's going to look neat cleaned up. Little fossil imprint there. And a really shiny quartz geode piece. Sun's not out, so I can't show you how shiny, but it's definitely got some tiny little terminations in there. Kind of move it here. Look how pretty those are. I am in love with that little cluster right in the center of your screen. That's a nice one. Also, Josh has found at least 2 or 3 really big geodes that we're going to crack for you on camera here in just a moment. They're huge, they rattle, so we're hoping we're going to have something good for you guys to see. Stay tuned. Okay, so I wanted to show you something too. If you can see here, you can see that there's an area of really tall trees, but there are 2 trees left and right, and then it looks hollowed out in the center there. That is because there is an old passageway there, an old road that runs through this property. It's no longer, of course, a road, but it was actually used from early 1800s to about 1930 before it shut down. This has been our family property for many, many, many years, hundreds of years. So this actually ran through. It was a local road, so people use this passageway a lot. I think this fall, Josh and I are going to try to get out a metal detector and go down there to show you guys, see if we can't find anything. That's something that we've never done before. You know, we've looked for arrowheads, we've looked for geodes and fossils, but we've never metal detected. Josh actually walked over there. How long ago was that, babe? Like a month ago?
Probably.
Like a month ago, he walked that direction and just kind of did some surface scanning. You can see it's really thick brush over there, so kudos to him for doing that. I wouldn't have done it. But he went through there and found an old horseshoe. So that was really cool. So we know that there's some activity back there. So hopefully we can metal detect that area for you guys as well. And also, look what I found walking this way. Bam! Queen of Bling right here. Got a nice piece of a quartz geode. A couple nice pieces. And then this druzy baby. Loving that little white shiny piece. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay, I think I've talked your ear off enough, so I'm going to go over here and see what Josh is up to. Been trying to get him to use his phone to video. He's a little shy on camera. Cracks me up. He's not that way in real life, I promise you that. And I think we're also going to break the geodes at home too. The ones that we have for you guys to see be broken. We've got 2 or 3 large geodes that we're going to try to do. But the reason we're going to do it at home is because we know there are quartz crystals inside that are going to fall out. We want to make sure we pick all that up so we can put that in our little collectible jars that we have. What are you doing here, Joshy?
Checking this wall out.
He always wall checking. I know he's itching to get up into that first foot or 2 layer there. Like we mentioned in our previous videos, that's typically where you find the artifacts. But golly, it is tough. These big old minnows. It's only tough because there's just so much rock and geode and fossil, and your eyes are all over the place. I guess our eyes are kind of more trained for the geodes and rocks. So we find it harder, at least for us, to look through there. But I did actually buy Josh a sifter so he can start getting out there. He loves Rox Cousteau. If you guys watch him, we highly recommend him. My husband's in love with this man. I mean, it's almost ridiculous. He will watch his videos all day long. He loves what he finds. So shout out to Rox. Him and Reed, I swear they could just sit for hours and watch his channel. And honestly, like I told him, they do. So what you got here, babe?
Just a
little stem. It's cool. We'll take it. This area is fruitful for crystals. So I stopped that video, found a double terminated, a giant one. But look at this little baby cluster too. Holy cow. Look how pretty that is. Somebody has busted a nice geode over here and left some little surprises for us. Good night. Yeah! Winning! Okay, I have reason to believe that somebody has driven over a geode on their four-wheeler. Look at the size of this crystal. Man! That had to be one nice geode that came from. Golly! Holy cow. I'm not turning the camera off. I'm just going to take you guys along with me as I continue to scan this area. This has been fruitful. Here's something else. Look at that. Look at that cluster. That is a point. All right. Man, did we bust this one and take it home? Or was this ran over? Gosh, another nice piece. Little cluster. Oh my gosh, why didn't we start at this area? Goodness, I'm losing all my pieces. Better go put these back. All right, hang tight. Okay, this one's gonna make me super stoked here. Okay, it looks like a freaking ice cube. Gosh. Look at that, and I think a geode right next to it. It's gonna be cool. Couple really neat crinoid stem pieces. Also want to show you guys this before I pick that up. I mean, that's some drip right there. That is some drip. Put that in a glass and stir it. Big old fat stem piece too from some crinoid there. There's a little baby piece of horn coral. I don't know if you can see that. I think we're going to stay at this area for a few more minutes. Give me something good to go on, Josh. A little shake, a little dance, little geodes.
Little geo dance?
Yeah. Geode Josh. Hit him with the shoulders one time. There you go. Let's see if we can. I don't know if you guys can see the bees. We're actually leaving the creek now. But you can see they're just everywhere. That's what we were hearing while we were down at the creek. So I'm glad we're not caught up in this mess. My gosh, they're everywhere.
What's up, y'all? We're back at home. Got a few geodes here we're going to crack open, see what we got. So let's get to it.
See that we put down paper just in case we got some geode glitter that falls out or some quartz crystals. If we do, we're going to keep those. He always starts with the chisel just to see if he can't get it going, and he did with this one. All right, so here's the grand reveal. Let's see what's inside. Whoa, check those out. Big crystal formations, especially on this side. You can see the double termination. Got that pretty rusty color here. Let me hold one of those up. Let me hold this side first, so you can see inside. Really nice crystals. There's one there at the very bottom. I'll see if I can focus. It's kind of hard to do with one hand there. Down here towards the bottom where my thumb just covered. That's a good one. Trade ya. Golly, look at the size of these crystals in here. Unreal. And that's a little guy too. I mean, you can see him sitting in the palm of my hand, so. Turn it around. I'd say that's a winner chicken dinner.
For sure.
Okay, we got 2 more to do here. Get back in place. This one looks like it's an easy break. Oh, for sure. Oh, okay. So this is a calcite geode. Holy cow, don't pull that out. Let me see. That is a big calcite formation there. Look at the cubic formation on that. It's like geometric almost. It's really cool. Back in the back. I don't know if you guys can see it. I definitely see some quartz. I'm gonna get these dumped out here. Oh yeah, there's some glitter. Look at these little terminations there, nice and shiny. Ooh, there's a super clear one. So the way that calcite formed, that's super neat. It's almost clear itself, isn't it? What that other side look like? Oh gosh, making a mess. Here's a pretty crystal side. All right, stay tuned for the next one. We're gonna clean up this glitter down here, these crystals. Give us a sec.
Last but not least, and certainly not the smallest, let's get this last one cracked open and see what we got. Maybe, being a tough one.
This one's definitely got a rattle though.
Might have to give her another one, but you can see there's definitely some
beautiful crystals down in there. I think it's a little hard to see that. You want to try to dump them out and see if some are falling? There they are. Those citrine colored pieces. Now we got to get crafty with how we're cracking this one.
Let me try to give it another go.
I think maybe, yeah. These are more for fun, so. There we go. Let's check that out. Hold this one up here. Look in there. Definitely no shortage of crystals in this one at all. I'm gonna give it the old flip here. Zoom out. Sorry guys. Check out those crystals that fell out of it. Good night. You weren't kidding, this was a good one. You knew it too, you called it. All right guys, well that is all for today. If you guys like what you saw, make sure that you hit like and subscribe to our channel. Leave us some comments on what you'd like to see or what your favorite stuff to see is from our creeks here in Indiana. And we hope to get more content for you soon.
Over and out. Later.